All right, we are back and better than ever. Yesterday, no trade day yesterday for me since I was busy, wasn't able to trade. So back in the saddle today, and let's take a look at the scans. Market seems to be getting a little warm, getting a little hot. GTBP. Holy crap, man. I remember looking at this just a second ago. It's down here at $9. Wow. Wow. Crazy stuff. So, let's see here. I say your video in Las Vegas. I don't have a video in Las Vegas. I never went to Las Vegas, but yeah, GTBP up very nicely. It seems to be a little bit extended now, but very, very nice move. Hopefully we see some nice action here at the open. It could be a pretty decent day, so I want to have my eyes peeled for something nice. We did have CTNT overnight or after hours yesterday from $5, or actually from $2.71 all the way up to $45. So that is absolutely crazy. Definitely showing some momentum in the market. So that should kind of stir up some momentum. I've actually been seeing some decent runners since GameStop. So GTBP might be rejecting here off the highs at 1550. What else do we have here on the scans? So BPT or GTPP, both float, about a 1 million share float. Yesterday it looks like we had news. Or did we have news? Let's see here. Don't see any news here actually. Despite, yeah, so it looks like it's moving on despite lack of company-specific news on GTPP. But massive, 295 all the way up to 1550. So getting close to, no, not all-time highs. Let's see. I guess relative highs, the past, say about the past year or so. I guess if you look at the daily chart for on the year, 1611 is going to be a level. Not sure how much higher this has to go, since we're already at pretty massive from yesterday, from $3 up to 15. But I'll definitely keep it on watch. Let's take a look here at some other stocks that we have on the scans. You have MGOL announces first quarter 2024 results. Revenue up from, so revenue 670,000, up from 45,000 year over year. This one's another penny stock, but we have been seeing a lot of penny stock runners, so I'll definitely keep this one on watch for a potential. Looks like we're on a decent front side here. I can take a look here at the daily. Looks like we have a level at 80 cents. We have a level at $1.05 and $1.10 and $1.18. So We can draw out our levels here. It would be nice if we can break $1 on this, maybe up to $1.10. That could be pretty nice. Maybe up to $1.18. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, maybe if we can clear out these levels, that could be nice. On MGOL. Float on MGOL. $7.9 million shares. So decently low float there. MGRX. Take a look here at MGRX. So it looks like we popped up pretty decently from 25 cents up to 80 cents in just a few minutes, and then retracing half of its move back down to 50, consolidating under VWAP. I wouldn't want to see this fade any lower. It is starting to get to the area where it's starting to get a little bit too far off the highs. BDRX also popping up here. But yeah, MGRX, let's see if there's news on it. Okay, presents phase 2 clinical trial results of newly licensed drug in presentation for some annual meeting. Positive significant phase 2 trial results scheduled for a presentation. Okay, I mean, phase 2 results could be pretty decent catalyst. However, it looks like maybe it's just noting a scheduled for a presentation in the future. So they didn't actually release any of the results yet. BDRX popping up. Oh no, sorry. This is BDRX's. Sorry, this is BDRX. I was looking at BDRX's news. Looks like scheduled phase 2 trial results to be released at an annual meeting. So not sure if that's going to give a big move or not, but we have traded this before. It is a low float, just a few million shares. Take a look for exactly the float. Shares outstanding 2.97 million. Doesn't look like it shows a float here on FinViz. You could get a break of pre-market highs. Decent volume coming in. I want to see sustained volume until the open, and then higher volume at the open. So we're opening above these previous levels here. BDRX's potential. MGRX was the news I was trying to look for here. So MGRX trading higher after company announced development of oral formulations of semaglutide or semaglutide and tirzepatide. No idea what that is, but looks like some maybe some oral medicine. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like it's receiving the news that well, but if we can break over VWAP, I'll put an alert. If we do break and hold, then maybe I'd put some eyes on this. But for right now, I want to focus on other stocks that are in a front side trend for the open. Looking for the opening surge trade. So GTBP, let's look at that again. This one, no news, gapper, up massively. Very nice. Very nice. But I'm not sure how much higher this can go. GTBP, let's see here. GTPP, GDRX is still at near highs here. MGRX, MGOL. Let's get everything right here on the scans. Oh, not the scans, I mean the side chart. BDRX, GTPP. Wow, big sell-off here on GTBP. Could be buying a dip. Never mind, it announced a direct offering. Be very careful, guys. Buying this dip, GTBP. May even want to go freaking short. Can I even go short? No, looks like I can't go short. Holy crap. Hopefully no one got caught buying that dip. Alright, I gotta take my alerts off my Thinkorswim app because I'm just getting crazy alerts here. Every time I send an order, my phone vibrates. So let me just take this off. I was trying to trade on my phone yesterday since I was on the road. I made 25 bucks and then I bought some McDonald's. So that was my day yesterday. Bro, it's an offering, guys. You gotta be careful. They just did an offering. Like this isn't normal price action. This is because we just had news of an offering. Fuck, man, if you could have gone short, dude, if you could have gone short on this, $8 a share, man. Holy crap. All right, let's disable notifications here. Ooh, baby. This could actually damper momentum. Because the longs are going to be could be a little bit nervous now. Wet blanket. Yesterday was a tough ticker too. Yeah, GTBP definitely a little tricky. I see it's very choppy back in this area. I didn't trade GTPP. I traded TANH yesterday on the road, which is a little cleaner here on the front side, but it was short-lived. Didn't really last that long. Made enough to get a Big Mac meal. Got a Big Mac and a Coke and some fries. That's all you got to eat on the road, man. Here in the USA, it's all fast food. It's all fast food on the road. These truck drivers, man, I'm sure they eat so healthy. That's America. Fast food. Fast food and obesity. I should probably fast for the next 24 hours to get this Big Mac out of my system. I mean, it still tastes pretty good. I haven't had a Big Mac in a long time, but still as good as I remember. Still as good as I remember. And there's nothing like a soda from the soda fountain. I think soda from the soda fountain tastes like 10 times better than just bottled soda. I don't know. That's just me, though. Do you think that drop was mostly algo trading? Yeah, so, yeah, I'm sure a lot of it was algo trading, and then also long traders just stopping out because the algos they have designed algos to where they can trade as the news is releasing. Once the news releases, that's why you see at 7 a.m. or 4 a.m. as soon as the news releases, in that same second, it's either ripping or dumping. And so a lot of times you'll see, yeah, as soon as the news releases, the move happens. And in this case of the offering, probably a lot of the algos are trying to get shares short to capture the move. But I would say also there's a big portion of just long traders that are just getting out, like just stopping out. And it just starts like a domino effect. And the fact is, pre-market, there's no halts. So, you know, maybe if this happened at the open, we would have halted down somewhere around 12 or 11.50. And then maybe we open up at 10 and then chop around and then fade back down. But yeah, at the open, you would never see one fat candle going $7 a share just because of the halt level. So it's actually even more, I don't know, in a sense, maybe it is more risky or not. I don't know. With the halts. They started the halt trading after, I think, 2008, I believe. Was it 2008? Yeah, I don't remember. One of the big crashes, they started to create the halts just to minimize the fear in the market, because you know the fear would grow and grow and grow because the stock was just going lower and lower and lower, and it would just capitulate faster and faster and faster to the downside. That they needed to just start doing halts on these stocks after a certain amount of selling pressure to kind of reset the emotions, because a lot of times, you know, traders, you know, we are subject to fear, and to minimize, you know, the fear just getting too large, the halt trading allows us to kind of take a breather for 5 minutes, and it actually minimizes the amount of fear in the market. But yeah, I mean, I forget which crash that was, but I think it might have been 08. But you know, even with the halt, like it could still halt down and like open up at like $6. You know, even if there was no halts, you know, maybe you could have got out at like 8 or 9 or 10 maybe. But with the halt, like you don't even have that chance to get out at 8 or 9. And say it like halts down at 10.50 and then opens up at 7. And if you're stuck in a halt, you have to take the loss at 7. Versus if there was no halt, maybe you could have got out maybe at 9.50 or 9. So I guess in some ways it could actually work against you. Actually, I'd prefer never to be in a halt. You know, even halt up is like sketchy. Even being in a halt up is not guaranteed. There's plenty of times where we halt it up and we open and resume lower, and we never get back up to that price. If it's a hot market, though, it's also, I guess you could also say, you know, it depends on market sentiment, because in a hot market, being in a halt up could definitely be beneficial. The risk to reward could be there. But in most situations, you never want to be in a halt down. I would say in about 99% of the situations, you never want to be in a halt down. It just usually is never good. Okay, we have CING, fresh news, FDA clears Singulate to file for marketing approval for ADHD treatment. Looks like it's a low float there, 6 million outstanding. Let's check the float. It should be let's see here. CING 2.4 million share float with news. This could be something. I know it's just starting, like the move is just starting, but if we can see an increase in volume, we have 167,000 shares. There's actually isn't that much on a dollar stock. We can start to get up to, we're going to want to trade at 2 to 3 million or more here at the open for this to be the one. But we've been consolidating for a while, and looks like this is the first day with some decent volume and some news, so maybe we can clear out these highs. Maybe we can break up to like 150. I think there's potential. And if it's really strong, we can reclaim this whole leg here. But I think this could be something here. I think this could be something. I'll keep seeing on the side chart. Got about 5 minutes here. Sing. BDRX, man. That's nuts. Can't believe it. MGOL seems to be holding up. I would be careful today, because the leading gapper GTBP did just flush, so sometimes that does affect the momentum. I just want to try a trade here just to see if Dash Trader's working. So let's just buy the bid here. All right, very nice. Instant $5. So $5 fee, I guess, to check my fills here on DAS. This thing freaking just dumps, man. 120 down to 106. What the heck? It's gonna be that kind of day, man. I'm thinking here, like 111 is a decent dip. Holy crap. Dude, fat. What is this, man? 15%? 16% dip? Jesus. All right. So it looks like Dash Trader fills seem to be okay. I just want to be aware, though, if it does get stuck on DAS, I should not be hitting the flattened. I do not want to hit the flatten button on DAS, my DAS hotkey for flatten. Because if I am still in the, if DAS thinks I'm in the trade, which I'm actually not, then it could, when I hit flatten on DAS, it'll actually send the sell order because it thinks I'm still in the position, and then I'll actually be short on Thinkorswim, and on DAS I'll be out of the position. So I don't want to follow DAS if I'm in a position. I only want to follow TOS. But it seems like the fills seem to be okay. Like at least they're working. So I may want to trade with DAS. If it starts to get laggy or something, then I'll just pull up Thinkorswim and I'll just start trading on Thinkorswim. But I prefer DAS if I can help it. Bro, you can't make this up. Yeah, there goes my Big Mac, right? $5. Actually, Big Macs are I think it was $9 then plus tax. So it was like probably $10. $10. But I paid for my parents, so gotta provide for the family. Gotta provide. Gotta share the blessings. The blessings of the market. Man, what am I going to trade now, man? What am I going to look at the open? MGOL, MGRX is too far off the high. BDRX is faded too far off the highs. MGOL looks the best here for the open because we're over VWAP or over previous high. We seem to be in a decent consolidation over this area. So I think I'm going to watch MGOL, but I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for the winner. I don't know which one's going to be the winner yet. So don't know if it's going to be a hot day yet. Now that GTBP just flushed off the offering. But maybe we'll see something. I'm pretty optimistic. But I want to wait for the winner because I don't see any clear winner right now. So as you guys are tuning out, hit that thumbs up button for me on the way out. Also, if you're new, consider subscribing. And I'll catch you guys later. All right, good luck and stay calm, cool, and collected, and peace. EDBL. I'll check out EDBL here real quick. Let's see. EDBL. Oof, man. Not the type of pre-market chart I like, but maybe. Maybe we'll see a retest of VWAP or something, or a reversal.